I will maximum overhate.
Lightning strike.
Oh, whoa, okay. Fire bad.
Castle's on fire! Hide the young'uns!
The stable's afire.
Uh-oh.
It's burning.
Angry spirit come back to haunt Bloody Baron. That's why it's in the title, Crocs. I don't put things there willy-nilly. At least not all the time.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's
What?
in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Alright, sure.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
So he got so... Oh, well, alright. So he gets drunk and angry, huh? Yeah, he 100%, like, hit his wife, probably.
Damn it. Not to smoke. Gotta hurry.
Did some shit. Can I please go?
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
I'm coming to get you.
Alright, I'm here. Open the main stable gate. Uh-oh. Where? I don't know where that... Oh, never mind. Let's see. Yep. I'm stuck on stuff. It's bad. Alright, we're good.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Yeah, okay.
Fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Oh,
They ran
Okay.
from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
I would like to be able to see him. Alright.
Not good.
Jesus! Holy shit. Wow, he beat the fuck out of me. Jesus. Like what, 5 hits? I don't know why you keep typing in all caps Brian Blessed, Dino Games, but I wish you'd stop. Specifically, I get it. You type in all caps Brian Blessed. I don't know why you do it. So it's just weird
They ran from you,
and
didn't
off-putting to me.
Lying prick!
Ow. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, okay. Just gotta parry him. One more time. Is it because the VA's name is Brian Blessed? I have no idea. Oh, he looks like an actor by that name. Gotcha.
We need to talk.
I just don't get the reference, so it just looks like you're typing all caps, and it's weird. Especially because you're the only one doing it.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Well,
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup, socks never darned.
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Maybe she ran away with her mom because you suck.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All
Flaccid
right, I'm all ears.
prick, dude.
Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing.
Man,
Nothing.
you are
Only
a
the
self-pitying motherfucker. Ugh. Jesus.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
I don't know. I don't feel much
Signs of
sympathy
a
for
fight in the
him.
room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
I lost
Thank
Ciri
you.
and I'm mad about it.
And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
Whoa, whoa.
What?
That was
How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
really gross baby monsters. You don't need to know the details.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
Do I want to bring him
One of
back,
two
though?
ways.
He's just gonna go back to
Legends claim you
beating
can
the
bury
shit
a
out of
botchling
her?
under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta
I'd
find
rather
the
not
botchling
kill a
first.
child a second time.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Huh.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Oy vey. I
A
did
bit
pop.
further. Follow me.
10 minutes to midnight. Man.
You give the child a name?
Oh, time has stopped.
Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the
A little more about hold on real quick. Just in case I need to know. What are they? They're hybrids? No. Cursed ones? Lurked by bedside with my mother, drained by strength. I have born this it's about a foot and a half tall and height, but when threatened, it gorges blood, it can change form. Grows to a deformed man, hunched over and striding ape-like on its forearms. Stronger and fiercer after this alteration, it turns itself into this. The most repulsive creatures a Witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. And it goes Axie. Alright. Just in case. Save, it auto
Chose
saves.
a
I'm gonna worry
lovely
about it.
spot.
Damn
Game
it,
smart.
will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Are you sure?
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
What a cute little baby!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legend. So change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
I don't want to say anything. I'm waiting for it to wiggle so I can use Axie on it. I'm like scared if I move too fast, it'll bite.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Alright. Got that. Use some Spectre oil. So I imagine there's like a hidden timer. Hey man. I am going as fast as I can.
Damn, you're early.
Alright. Alright, done.
Pest, take me! It's thriving something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow!
Oh, I had the wrong thing.
Oh,
Alright.
quiet now.
Oh.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From
Gross.
then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
I don't know what a lubberkin is. Please tell me it's more adorable than this. If it's this, but like purple or something, I'm gonna... Gross. Damn
Need to
it.
hurry.
On with it!
More...
Devour us.
Come on. Come on. I'm really not scared of Raze anymore now that I got big dongus damage. Oh, there's two of them! Didn't know! Oh my god, the combos are so brutal. Maybe I should have cared a little more. Nope. It's all good.
Squirming again! Like a daft eel! I cannot hold it!
You're good.
Worked. It stopped.
I don't want to know what a, like,
Chosen
enraged botch
No.
thing is.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Steven? It's a girl. Steven? You're not good at names.
What now?
Repeat after me. by the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Ranged botchlings are very, very, very bad. Gotcha. Took him till morning to bury that?
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Try to drink yourself smart. Good thing I brought a good book. Oh, yes. Meditate.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Daya.
Oh my god, it is...
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Well, that is a fast baby! Gas, gas, gas! Dude, need to put on some freaking Eurobeat, man. Deja vu.
I've been in this place before, high above the beam. Fucking shit!
Thing freaking tore ass.
Let me live. This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Why did it stay hideous? I mean, to be fair. Sorry, Drowner. Busy. Don't got time. Don't got time, babies. Don't got time. Oh, hello. Man, they didn't look very hard, did they, if they're here?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Oh, no.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Go, my steed! I found the Witcher diagrams. I have found a lot of them, not all of them. I've only like just started. Everyone's like, why aren't you using the best gear in the game? I don't know, I just played the game for like maybe 10 hours. With how big the game is, that's a lot of game left. See now, why are you like drifting now? You're like going left and right. Just go straight, dingus. Oh, we're staying here? Alright, alright.
Necrophages had a field day. Seeing the closer look.
Look. I'm out. Alright, good fight. Oh, there's more, huh? Alright, well, fun. Roll. Alright. Oh my god. What a dick. I'm out. Just came out.
Goosh. Horse carcass.
Sure, you can be out of the freaking ground.
What do we have here?
We have bones.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Gross.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Another werewolf?
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Hold on. I must loot. Good enough. Yeah, signs point to werewolf based off the last. Is this just like the werewolf side quest day? Ciri fought the Wolf King. Really? 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 I really would rather not, wolves. You're small pickings. Have we arrived?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Hello, small child!
The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through?
Sorry.
Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
That sucks, man. Oh, whoops.
Where'd the-
I already got
Sorry,
that
sir.
one.
Because I'm not.
Tamara, though any...
Why?
Cause
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods,
I'm
raising
sorry.
a racket to make your ears bleed.
Is she gonna try and stab me?
Bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes.
Oh, it's
I
not
thought
a
I was
werewolf
done
then.
for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
I got it. I can go save her. I'm sure she's fine and not torn to
Thanks
pieces.
for your help.
What the fuck was
The
there,
lady.
though?
She'll be alright in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
I mean, we did see that one, the All God was mega fat demon thing. It was like that, but strong? Lubbokin!
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Zoom. Well, that's it? We're done? No. Alright. I wanna go find the super demon. Well, shit. Well, I guess I'll be heading off that way, because I don't really want to talk to the Baron. I think I'll go see that lady in Oxenford. Oh, I hiccuped. Oxenford. Ouch! Map's giving you anxiety. It's a big map. Apparently, it's even bigger too. So, White Orchard was about the size of the small area I'm in right now. But I have this strange feeling. Yeah, okay. I figured that this map was probably the biggest one, which it is. It looks like. Probably that way they, you know, I don't know. It's where most players will spend probably the majority of their game. You know, not everyone's going to finish it. So give them a lot to do in the area they do play in. Okay, I want to talk to the Baron. How do I scroll through quest objectives to choose the other one as my main? There we go. I figured it out. There's no way I'm gonna 100% this game. But I'll play this. I'll play while I'm still having fun. You know, I'll side quest and stuff until I want to plow through story. That's like the quote-unquote main story. Really? Really, quest marker? Thanks. Very helpful.
Come on.
Please go. Thank you. Game is very pretty though. I definitely love the weather effects. That sounds not good. Garden treasure. All right. Level 13 Al Ghul. $22. No, 2. It's basically a boss fight. Dead. Whoo! Oil? Like, once again, I was gonna use oil, but I definitely want to test them out first. Like, my oil's only 10%. I don't have the super bitchin' badass oil. Like, you gotta remember that. 10% is great, but I also have to menu and shit. You know?
Let's go.
And 10% for 20 strikes, that's effectively just, that's 2 extra hits. And it's just a lot of menuing for 2 extra hits. If it was like 50%, it'd be a bit different, but it's obviously not, right? Please keep going, horse. Horse? Horse, please. So yeah, oil's important, but it doesn't feel that important right now because it's not that effective. I'll get there eventually, but currently, what's the point? There is, I guess, a point of using 10% oil, but it's just not that big of a deal. It's 10%. Against something I really struggle with, for sure. Baby mark. Dude, it is for babies. I will say, I have this odd feeling that even if I wasn't on Death March, that would still be difficult. Yeah, oil will be great later. But I think I only have one. I think it's the enhanced non-human oil, the Hangsman oil. Like in hotkey oils. Well, that's a little difficult when I'm using the controller now, ain't it? But I might still bind a few just so I can hit them. If they're frequently used, might be still faster. Because I still have my keyboard pulled in. Oils for humans? Yep. Humans and non-humans. I can read. Y'all assume that just because I'm new to this doesn't... I know how things work.
Just destroy it.
So here, let me just break it all down the past minute. Please don't backseat game. I'm good. If I really need help, I'll ask for it. Otherwise, I know you want to help, but let me enjoy my game, yo. Don't just backseat me to death. Isn't part of the journey learning? And if you don't like me learning things at my own pace, then, well, we're gonna have a problem. Sup, dorks? We are getting there. That guy just spawned. Ram. Ram. Wait, what? It told me to go backwards for a moment. Where's the game taken me so far? Okay, we're good. We're pretty close, actually.
Slower.
Okay. I've seen parts of it, Kainsey. It's not all of it yet. Dude, I'm excited for when RSS gets here, because one, we're gonna go to Gordo's tonight, which we still haven't gone. So we had folks get sick before we were gonna go there a couple weeks ago. And then we're gonna come back and play board games. I'm excited. If people feel up to it. Cam's trying to be narrow, so let's reduce some movement speed in this is. Okay. Got it. Thanks. Stingate. Alright, now I can fast travel here. I want to know what Tamara thinks. There's a barber. I can get different hair? Yo. I really hope they don't let you dye it. 'Cause that would be honestly a shame.
Come on now.
There's a bunch of stuff below me, I think. Inside, huh? How does one... Never mind.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
No.
Even
Garrett likes cats.
And who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
Alright.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce, my nose bled. I saw
Did she
it
summon
topple trees.
something?
I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
We know why she miscarried.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire?
Dear.
A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire.
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why you
well.
just freaked out for a little bit.
A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The
Man.
Hunters and the Church of the Eternal
Y'all
Fire
are
thank
witch
you.
racist real bad.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case,
You haven't met
Thank you for respecting my choice.
my naked body yet.
Farewell.
What do you think? Nibbles! I love it. Yo, what's up, Nibbles? So I'm just really surprised that the game is not gonna let me do anything about the monster dragging her into the woods. Like, unless it's for later. But her hands burned red and then a demon showed up. So, like, did she make an agreement? Did she... I don't know. I really want to know more about that, but I don't know if we're going to get that information or not. Okay. So we got to go back to Das Baron. Later? Good. I want to know more about it. Western Gate is down there. Unless I can teleport different gates. Which would be nice. Would be nice.
Honor in the fatherland.
The Bog Quest? Cool. Haircut? I did get a haircut. Oh, you mean Geralt. I'm down. We can see what kind of badass haircuts we can get.
Shut up, your kind spreads disease.
The game will just
Defeatism and
force it.
desertion.
Barber. What the... Why did it show me? Okay. The game really wanted me to go to the barber.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Why is his hair always flowing? Side, short on top, and a ponytail. The Elven Ripple Cut. It's long and... Oh! Oh, yes! Look how good I am. Friendly mud shop sound good? Full beard. Trimmed short. It's basically what I already had, wasn't it? Just a little shaved. Ah! Except minus the shirt, I look great. I look really fat wearing this shirt, despite it not being true. Alternatively. There we go. That's better. Do. Does your hair go over time in this game? I don't know. It definitely seemed like my beard grew. So I would say it seems like it does. You want to be naked with Geralt?
Mum coming home.
You want the Geralt D? Eh? Eh? Yeah, it definitely looked like my beard had grown from the start of yesterday to today.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Alright. Sure.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah,
I look so
You'd
good.
not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey. To Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
You want to go to Fyke Isle?
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Alright.
You white one. Look like you got... Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
I just want to go talk to him, dude. Talk to my man. Perfect. Look like an early 2000s model.
Witcher, a word, please.
I just want to talk to people, man.
What is it?
Jeebus.
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
It's as if he fits. Flowers! Yep! I did much flowering now. Dude, I do almost look like Dante.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
You don't say.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new Pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
'Cause you're a bastard.
She's not coming back, period. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to return to a home like this either.
Ah, horse bugger you, blind. I know what you think already. You've no need to repeat it. I've not been a good father, I know, but perhaps it's not too late.
Can always try. Wouldn't count on succeeding, though.
I've nothing to lose. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Oh, more fighting?
That lass of yours. Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why,
I got 50
worthy
crowns.
One of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
I'll be honest.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
I'm the exception.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
I have an
A
itchy
woman
ass,
could swing
okay?
a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback.
I wish I let you die in that fire
now.
now.
Bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse?
An horse?
What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Bitch. Go.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Am I actually gonna be the one doing it? Yep. Bunny, don't touch your eyes when your eyes are still open.
The day dawns.
Screaming in the background.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Just like one guy. Oh, oh God! All right. Out of the way, dork.
That'll be the day.
Nailed it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh!
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Oh my God. Alright, cool.
And making piss-poor progress.
Fuck you, dude.
Up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Let's play Gwent. Fuck off.
So long.
Alright. So that's where the crones are then, huh? Alright. Well, guys, it is time to say goodbye today. My friend just landed at the airport, and I gotta go pick him up. We're gonna go have dinner. My buddy Rob from Twitch. He's a cool dude. So I may be back on tonight, but it's a pretty slim chance depending on how board games go. Just as an FYI, so there could be a late night stream. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know all that kind of stuff. And if you follow the stream, you'll get notified. All that jazz. I hope you are enjoying the playthrough. It's been fun for me. So we'll probably keep playing this until next Friday when Monster Hunter comes out. And then if we're not done, which I doubt we will be, it'll probably take a backseat for a while. But I mean, if I enjoy the game enough, I can always come back and finish it. And it seems like you guys like watching it. So yeah, all that shit. All that shit. What else? We'll have a new t-shirt up soon. Be a limited edition campaign, I believe. And of course, you know, if you want to support the channel, feel free to sub. $5 a month if you want to. Or it's free with Twitch Prime token. Or you can buy a shirt. All those things. Who's online we can raid? Gotta find somebody. Plug all the merch and all the things. I don't get a rating very often, and wait, today's Saturday, so you can talk in this chat. We're gonna raid buddy Brown Man, buddy Ray. He's streaming, having a good old fun time. What's he playing? Rayman? Oh, Rayman Legends. That's a fun game. Cool. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow, or maybe tonight, but definitely tomorrow. I love you. Stay awesome, and have a good night. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.